What is going on, Facers? This is Well, Intelligent Notes on Educating Lives. You guys are catching a replay, so be sure to type in the comments below #replay. And if it's your first time, type in the number 1 in the comments below. I am so glad you guys can join in on this live tonight, tongue-tied today. And so it's been a while since I've done a live because I'm a father too. I've been pretty busy. A lot of things are going on in my life and for the good, and I've been working on that. So this is one of the reasons why I work very hard for the things that I want to get, the things that I want to accomplish in life. So guys, before I begin on this topic, how to build character is important. I want you to make sure you go to your room, you go somewhere where you could grab a sheet of paper and a pen, because this is going to be some valuable information that's going to help you not only as an individual, but help you in those that are in the network marketing industry. Those are those entrepreneurs that are starting in entrepreneurship, that are starting in the journey in business. And so before I begin, I want to make this announcement. I made this special announcement on Instagram, and especially you guys on Facebook. I'm going to go do a Zoom call on Friday night. That's 8 o'clock. Okay. Friday night at 8 o'clock. I'm going to be discussing on my Zoom call about this amazing messenger molecule, about this molecule that is so amazing that you don't want to miss it. So you guys want to join in on this call, leave me a message me through Messenger, and I'll be glad to give you the number to join into this call. What's going on, Rodrigo? Nice for you to join. And so, let's see here. Nope, continue on. All right, here we go. All right, cool. So the topic of this, you guys, get your sheet of paper and pen. We're going to go to school today, and we're going to learn something. So how to build character. And after you write down on these lists, first I'm going to explain. You're going to write a section in your sheet, character-driven people, and another section on your sheet, emotional-driven people. And you're going to separate those two columns. All right? And so after you're done, after you wrote down what I'm going to be discussing today, you're going to go ahead and circle what describes how a phrase that describes how you act most often. Okay, so you're going to circle each phrase that describes how you act most often. And then the first, number 1, character-driven people do right, then feel good. So they do something right. For an example, they go into a supermarket, they see an elderly person struggling to open up the bag to put some groceries in. And so a character-driven person will go and help that elderly person to open up the bag and put the groceries, and feels good because that character-driven person did right. And so an emotional-driven person has to feel good, then do right. So they have to be in a great mood in order for them to do something right, which, they're just emotional people. And so the second one is are committed driven. Character-driven people are committed driven. They are committed to helping their leaders. They are committed to going the distance. Doesn't matter how long it's going to take you. You're committed to getting there and helping your leader. It doesn't matter if it's on the other side of the world. And I get that, you might be an emotional driven people where, it has to be convenient for you to connect with that leader, but that's all gonna mean that your leader's just gonna move on and not, do the business with you. And so, number 3, make principle-based decisions. Leaders, character-driven people are leaders. Character-driven people make principle-based decisions, meaning they spend their time with those leaders that are showing results. And I'm not meaning monetary results. I'm meaning tending to your meetings, tending into your calls, joining on your calls, hosting a call for you in case you have an emergency and you have to fly out or take care of a situation. Now, emotional driven people make popular decisions, pretty much basing their decisions off of popularity, off of people, off of people's decisions. Like, for an example, your family's against what you do, against your business, and so you don't want to do the business because of their decision. One second, my son is trying to get my attention. What's up? I'm doing a live call, buddy. What's going on?
Lulu, playing was all my games, but I didn't let her.
Okay. You think you could let her at this moment? Because you had the tablet for a while. You think you could share?
Well, I asked her when can I use the tablet, and she said no.
Well, give her some time with the tablet. Let her have some time.
He said,
Kids. And so, the next thing, character-driven people let action control their attitude. So they have to act, and that's how their attitude. That's how they control their attitude. And so, taking action into making calls to your leaders, taking action and finding new leaders. Those are positive action and that drives you every day. And emotional driven people let attitude control action. So they have to be in the greatest attitude in order for them to act, to do their business. And you don't want those people in your business because they're going to create cancer into your, not only in your business, but your life. It's going to be a tremendous headache. So number 5, believe it, then see it. Character-driven people believe it. Believe in the vision. Believe that they can see financial opportunity, financial security from their business. And then they'll see the results later. And emotional driven people are vice versa. They have to see it to believe it. They have to see it, then believe it. They have to see $1 million on the table, then they believe that I'm successful. And success does not mean monetary. Success means a whole lot of things. Success could mean, feeding 1,000 children. Success could mean that you helped your leader rank up a position. Those are some of the examples. Now, number 6, character-driven people create momentum. And emotional-driven people wait for momentum. Number 7, character-driven people ask, what are my responsibilities? Emotional-driven people ask, what are my rights? I read that so many times, and it reminds me a quote from John F. Kennedy, one of our presidents back then. That was way before my time. And this quote really stuck into my heart, and it states, don't ask what your government could do for you. Don't ask what your government could do for you. Ask what you could do for your country. Don't ask what your country could do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. That's what he said. And so, meaning, government consists of people. So don't ask what the people can do for you. Ask what you can do for the people, which goes into asking what are my rights, what are my responsibilities. Those are the 2. Number 8, continue when problems arise. Okay, character-driven people continue on their journey to success, even though that there's obstacles, even though that it's highways and byways, up and down. That's how life is. You have your high moments and you have your down moments. Emotional driven people quit when the problems arise. Emotional driven people, when they're up on the high end, everything's great, fine and dandy, whoopie doo, zippity doo dah, zippity day. They're great. They want to continue up, but once the moments that they have problems and everything goes downhill, they quit. And number 9 are steady. Character driven people are steady. And emotional driven people are moody. emotional beings all across the world, all across the board, I mean. And so, number 10, last but not least, character-driven people are leaders. Emotional-driven people are followers. And so, after you have written all of this down, it's a list of 2 sections. You're going to also write down character, write an arrow, trust, okay, and write another, draw another arrow, and write down love. So you're going to write down character, draw an arrow, write down the word trust, draw another arrow, and write down the word love. Where am I getting this? Okay, in order for you to build your character, people are going to look at you. They're going to watch you. People are very nosy. They're going to watch your character, how you are as a person. Are you trustworthy, or are you a con artist? And so based on your character, people are going to either trust you or they're going to leave you. Okay? If you have a great character, people are going to trust you even more. And once they start trusting you even more, they're going to love you as a person and love what you're doing. And share that with other people. That's how you create long-lasting relationships. And so, one thing I wanted to show you guys when I was explaining about believe it, then see it. I don't know if you guys ever seen this. I know it's backwards, but this is my miniature vision board for my business. And so I look at that almost every day and remind myself my vision, my believe it and see it, my belief system. And so in one of my lives I discussed about this dream board, how it is important for you to have a dream board to start up your business, to stay focused, what really truly matters the most. And so if you can't find it, don't worry, I'm going to do another live on this and discuss my dream board. So guys, I'm so glad that I was able to leave this valuable information. So if you guys sorry about that, if you guys found that this was very valuable, go ahead and share it with amongst your peers, share it with all of your friends that you connected on Facebook, and tell them about it. Tell them what you've learned, and you can connect. And like I said, if you guys have any issues with what I discussed, then be sure to leave a message in my messenger comments, and I'll be sure to help you out and to clear some questions that you have. So guys, thank you guys for tuning in to my call. I'm so glad that I'm able to serve you with this valuable information. Guys, have a good night. I've got a couple things that I got to get done, so take care. Bye now.